A child at 24. I was considered an adult then. I'm not sure what's going on. Seriously? Nothing? That's for trainers in town. Directions. Sure, I'll go for hunters first. Oh. Guardians. Maybe it's up even higher. Is the issue with verticality. It can be like, it can just be a pain in the ass to figure out where you need to be. Gardener. Still, we'll have a chat. Really of interest. There is more to this level than just that. Very good. I'm starting to wonder if they're not sealed inside the walls. Also, can't get to Elven Wood by attacking it. Elven bed. A bed that can be used to sleep and recover from fatigue. Okay, now they do have was saying before that I didn't think they had used furnaces because I never could find them. But yeah, no, they do. That's annoying. Fuck it, check out the metal bender. Oh yeah, you exist. So what can you do? Dagger and a metal bra. Bow here. Finally, a hunter's lodge. An interesting caving village, old temple to one, web forest, golem's tower, another one, hunting grounds, forest cave, circus of blood, goblin's cave, hunting grounds, web forest, suspicious hut. On standard ones. Trade goods. Actually, we've been talking to your family already. Okay, cedarwood sells here as good as it's gonna get. Except maybe one place will accept it for 88 rather than 87, but yeah, it's good enough for me. Leave. Magnificent. Bushido. We can use it with pole arms. Chain. Rend. Sword, axe, dagger. Cut deep at the flesh of your enemy, dealing 3 to 6 true damage, and apply 20 bleeding damage over time. Cleave. Sword. Counterattack, 5% chance to perform basic attack with one's wielded weapons. Crescent swing. What else? Disarm. Deal 25 to 30 physical damage to an enemy and make an opposite dexterity check to force it to unequip an item in one of its hands. Persists for 2 turns and prevent equipping items in this hand. Bite dance. Parry mastery 2%. Consuming slash. Consume the weight effect on target and deal equal true damage. Tree sword style. Gain an extra equipment slot for a weapon. Honorable execution. Okay. This is actually looking really cool. I've been going with axes because reasons, but there's been no real reason. I've just been going with axes. I think during the demo I went with maces. It makes terrain spikes. You get to 30 in this to steal from chests. Okay, this is very tempting to do. It's very tempting to go sword. I know I'll be abandoning my axe, but it's very tempting to go sword. Because a third weapon slot? A third weapon slot. That's insane. Imagine maxing out sword. Well, imagine maxing out sword and axe. Third weapon slot, you have to put a sword in it. That's fine. Two-hander axe in the other one. Other two. Probably won't work like that, but it'll be funny. Oh, that will be funny. So where should I go? Have hunters. Directions, hunters. You uninteresting. Old temple to one snake pit. Beautiful. Actually, do you have no? No. Leave. Oh. There's topazes there. The circus of values. Yep, from looking at it, you really don't want too many non-combat professions, because it's the combat professions that get you the skill points. Hmm. Bog Fiend Lair, Old Pillars. Swamp Cave. Griffin's Nest. I could have gotten here a lot easier going that way. Oops. Directions. I need to talk with the be the tool shop. Flimsy rope. Perfect. But he can't make the very tool I need. Apple pie. Still weaker than meat. it gives more food, but a 0.20 weight. Cooked meat is 50 at 0.10, so it's weaker. Cooked fish meat actually does give more food than cooked meat. You know what? Directions. Is there a carpenter here? Maybe, just maybe, they'll, no. Nada. Primary weapon of sea folks representing the trinity of the merfolk, fishmen, and crabmen clans. I've only seen fishmen. Spear. Medium one spear with a wooden shaft and metal head. I was thinking of going, baking and making a ton of bread. But I can't get the flail. And, fuck it. I have, a present, 100 bits of fish meat. Probably less now. No, it's still seems to be at 100, I'm not sure what we ate. It was the apple. Yeah, I guess we're eating the apples. That's fine. We should have a food for a good long time with all that. Gonna be honest with you, I don't actually remember at this point why I came over here. No, actually. Directions. Just leave. I honestly don't remember why I came over here, and I'm not sure if I even said. Maybe you have to gather from context, but... Let me just have a look over here. Oh god, oh god. The Great Circus. That's new. Okay, let's see. Phone tools. I wish I'd said why I wanted to come over here, because I honestly don't remember. Oh, I brought up the console there. I really don't remember why I came over here. One sec. Hey folks, and I'm back. Jesus Christ. The other day, as of time of recording, Paul of Mitten Squad passed away, according to online. Really does seem to be the case. I'm still hoping that it's just some very elaborate prank or trick of someone. Obviously, not exactly a friendly joke, but I'd prefer it to have been a trick than to him to actually be gone, you know? He is claimed to have passed away, and yeah, I prefer it to have been someone's distasteful joke than it's actually true. And there was this guy I'm mutuals with on Twitter sent me a link to the funeral home that was, handling it. Where people were posting their wishes to him, to his family. And, yeah. Poor bastard was... Sorry, one sec. Sorry, I'm recording during the day, and I heard something. I was just worried. Well, I could have been imagining it. I've done that a few times, but I was worried it was the well, we don't have TV. Mum might be watching a show still, so I was just worried that it spiked. But yeah, the poor guy was actually younger than me, getting on in years, but not used to being old, someone's senior, you know? But it makes it all the worse, you know? Firstly, didn't realize he was younger than me. He had mentioned his age before, but I never really paid too much attention to the math, if you get me. Like, checking, like, when he posted it and whatnot. Just didn't, put one and one together. But yeah, he's younger than me. I don't know. It just makes it worse, you know? But, fuck. I think I realized, to go back to the game here, I think I remembered what was going on. I think I was thinking of going for the sword. I think I was thinking of going for sword fighting. I think I was thinking of going for this. I could go for mace fighting, but I feel like going for sword. Just feels right, and others nearby weren't selling it, so I was gonna give this a shot. I had wander over to the humans and see if they have anything. Okay, it's just seeing this, I can't help but see Karakuri Circus. Think of that, because there's a wandering circus that harms people. At least in one regard, the anime is better than the manga. If you just want this, Karakuri Circus is a bit of a long manga. The show is much shorter, you know. They cut out a lot of stories and whatnot. Someone was saying that with all they cut out, they actually had to add stuff back in to, smooth it out. Make up stuff just for the show to smooth it out. I haven't seen the stuff they made up for the show, but I've seen stuff they cut out. Like, they have this one chick, I think she was called Liz, this animal tamer that joins them. You see how she joins them in the manga. She comes to hunt down this escaped lion. Actually, in the show, they have that, but it's a later on piece, as far as I remember. In the manga, it's literally her introductory act and plays out completely differently. It's ridiculous, from what I remember. Um, the tiger, it starts rampaging around the countryside. She's hoping her tiger can take it on and win. But the other thing's pretty dangerous. It's got a needle in its tail, and it is very effective with it. It's like a natural thing to it. So it's like, basically a lion with like a scorpion pincer for a tail. Though, not literally a scorpion pincer. Just functions basically the same way. Or was that her critter? I can't remember. All I remember is at one stage it kills a guy driving a tanker, and it looks like the lion itself is driving it right into the mall. But she suffers from tremendous doubt in her own ability to tame the lion. But it turns out the reason why her sister died to it and not her was because the lion was actually scared of her. The sister was the weaker one to it, even though she was the one running the Liz down, or whatever she's called. So she actually gets the lion, after surviving the tanker exploding on it and shrugging it off, to stand there and let her beast put it down. Actually, I think the lion is outright called Beast. One of them is, anyway. She just commands it to stand still, and it does, and, it gets murked. It sounds much better. I'm trying to summate it here and try not to go on too long, but be detailed, and it's not going to come out sounding well. It's the manga and the show are both great. The show does cut out a lot, but it's still a good show. And there's one bit in it that is miles better than the manga. They encounter a guy later on. He's a teacher to one of the characters, and he is sick, and he's going to die. And he's saying his last words. He reaches out a hand to his daughter just to pet her on the head one last time, and she flinches at him, because apparently he bet the fucking shit out of her, to the point where she flinches at his touch as an adult woman. That's how much he slapped her around the place as a child. And in one breath he says he honestly regrets that. And the next he says, well, he had no choice, because he was the guardian of a martial art and the history of the area. Therefore he had to beat his daughter around the place. And then in the third breath, he proclaims that before he passes, he's going to detonate some TNT, he wants to take something with him, that he has no regrets whatsoever. That, given that the previous conversation, he doesn't regret on any level beating his daughter around the place to the point she flinches at his touch. Yeah, that was not in the show at all. The guy was weird, but, like, seriously, the guy looks weird, but he was fine. For the little bit he was there, he was fine, but my god, I actually stopped reading Character Circus when I got to that, because it's like, everyone is, I was so heartbroken, it's just like, hold on, wait, you don't regret traumatizing your child? It's just like, the fuck is your problem? I couldn't see it as a tragic, dramatic scene. I just saw it as a shit cunt. Again, I mentioned someone pissing battery acid in people's faces before. Yeah. Fucking dunk him in face first, hold him down. So, the manga, Character Circus, there's a lot more to it, and there's some awesome scenes in it that aren't in the show, and explanations for why they're with certain people, and, different things. Like why different people join the cast while they're with them. It's not in the show, but it's in the manga. So let me start that again. The show is good. It's fun. They cut that one bit out and make that character so much more likable. But the manga has a ton of extra stuff in it that's really cool. And like there's one scene where they're doing this guy's working with Shirogane. Not the main chick called Shirogane, that's something else. Someone else. It's more of a job title for these people. They make themselves sound cold-hearted bastards, like, well, we don't care what happens to E. And then in the next moment, they jump in front of the person and take the bullets for them. As little as they cared what happened to that person, they cared even less about what happened to themselves. And it's just a great scene, and it's... yeah. It is a great thing, especially when you look past that bit. It's a great thing. But yeah, things play out very differently between the two works. Like, I can't that's too spoilery. Too spoilery. But yeah, Karakuri Circus. If you look up circus anime, you'll find it. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is what prompted it. Yeah, there is actually a monster circus in it that roams the landscape, harming people. Okay, I'm going to say one last spoilery thing. There's a big fight between the circus and some other group, and one guy gets his shit utterly rended, and he's still trying to fight. One guy was in. This is. I've only seen the anime up to this point. I didn't get to read the manga this far. This would have been like the next bit in the manga after I stopped reading. It's just not for me. It's just, that character was just such a shit cunt. It's just like, I'm sorry, I can't appreciate any tragedy here. He's just, like, move over, monster clown. I want to kill him myself. Tag team. You break his legs, I stomp on his face. But anyway, there's this scene later on where they're having a showdown with the circus. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spoilers. They're having a showdown with circus. And one guy gets his shit utterly ripped in. And he's in a bad state. And he's still staggering forwards, bleeding out all to hell. And still trying to stagger forwards to fight the arch enemy. And one guy monologues to himself how the reason he's on this path is his village was attacked. And as he's lying there struggling for life, he sees the arch enemy. And all he can think as he's struggling there to live is her beauty. But now he looks upon her, he sees none. He doesn't feel the same way anymore. He doesn't see that beauty. For there's true beauty in front of him. The guy half dead, still trying to fight the good fight. It's a beautiful scene. It's a beautiful scene. Tears me the fuck up. It's a beautiful fucking scene. You can come back to the show now. It's safe. So, anyway. Let's carry on. Ooh, centaurs. Okay, hunters. I may have to rely on getting swords off enemies. Oh, maybe these can make some swords. It just, again, there's like a racial preference for different equipment and things. So I'm just kind of reliant on that. I'm kind of stuck in regards to that. When I first saw them, I was like, elf? But no. Okay, go back in here. Okay, cursor, if you could stop. Just to deviate back for 1 second. When I was saying about Paul and Joke, it's just that I don't want to believe that he's actually gone. That he's actually passed. Because I know he was still going through a rough time and he was still in it, but he, in his last note, noted an improvement of his sort. And I know. Just kind of makes it worse, you know? Don't want to believe the guy's actually gone and he was getting at least a bit better, you know? So, I would prefer it to be some mean-spirited prank by someone that, you know, was flew well out of proportion, well, not proportion, but well out of control, than to actually be the case, you know? My heart goes out to everyone who knows him. Like, I'm upset at him passing, and I only know of him through his YouTube channel. So, people who actually know the dude, it's bound to be rougher on them. Oh, that's an endurance thing, yes. Bone dust is a wonderful thing. Maple log only going for 2. That does not sound right. Send to powering. Humanoid bones. Send them to powering. Vulture. Directions. They have a gem mine, apparently. Somehow doubt there's actually going to be anything down here. I'm eating my words. So is that a form of irony or what? There's many different forms of irony. Count as one. I just remember there being many different forms. I remember hearing dramatic irony and, you know, stuff like that, so Honestly, my recollection of the whole point is kind of gone. Of the whole topic is kind of just gone. I'm getting old. My brain ain't what it used to be. Directions. There's Spear Maker. It's Rest. Bone Forge. Bonesmith. Order product. Bone Spear. I suppose it is what it says. Amber makers. We'll give Dare a try, I suppose. Vultures are apparently very eager to die. Briefly saw that as a monster of some sort. Maybe like a weird purplish sandworm. Just whatever way I like looked periphery, it just did not look right. On grass. There may be an enemy hidden behind every blade of grass. I sure hope not. Don't have enough stab. Like, speaking of that, I'm glad there's no like durabilities here. Giant toad. Giant slimy toad reaches 2 meters high. I hate the toads in FF14. They really creep the shit out of me. Just like the mouth movements and like licking their eyes. Ugh. All that just no good. Silverfish with a small head. Small fish with silvery scales, usually very small length, usually found in spring. Region. Hideout. Hunter. Attack Caravan, Mountain Cave, Old Temple to 1, Web Forest, Snake Pit, Jungle Cave, Poacher's Camp, Snake Pit, Dragon's Den, Circus of Blood. That's not reassuring. And Weaponsmith, no one's taking it over. I'll take a look, but yeah. Move. Directions. Okay, Weaponsmith over here. Ooh. This axe may look primitive, but it's a fierce and deadly weapon. Kuri. Distinct curved blade, very dangerous in right hands. And it's 150% cutter. Toad tongue. Long, slimy tongue of a giant toad. key. Give me my damn weapon, you bastard. There we go. Beautiful. Now I got 150% color. Is there meant to be a dragon's lair around here? Ah, here we go. There it is. Leave region. I think I'm just gonna give up on this sword thing for now. I wonder what it's like to go to a ruins. Doesn't seem much different from just going to a normal place. Except it's gonna be empty. Alright, leave. Actually, I'm curious. I'm extra nice here. No, it's pretty standard materials. Baboon. Wish the marker didn't just disappear off the map. I have a general idea for it, but I know it'd be just nicer if it did. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's just leave. We still can't fight goblins. Parry isn't nearly up high enough. Need to get a proper shield made. Do I need to get more decks? I think parry's tied in with that. I'm gonna stop for a moment. Hey folks, I've been thinking. Might actually be done with recording Soulash 2 for today. Keep trying to leave. It's for the best to be off this map. But yeah, I think I might actually call it for today, or at least for now. Though I don't think I'll be conscious enough later on to try and play anymore. Yeah, I think I had my fill of it. Part of it is because of, you know, having to start again and getting over this early game hump and all this, have to do it again. And not even because my character died, but because everyone else did. It's a bit tiring, yeah. I need to look into getting better gear. But part of my issue is that everyone sucks right now. There's very few good tailors. No one knows how to make tights. No one knows how to make anything. Maybe I'll abandon court and go get some leather pants or something, and a leather top. If there's any leather torso gear that's not armor, that may only be the realm of quad. I have no idea. But anyway, I'm gonna leave this here. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you join me again soon. Till then. Oh, I also just had to run to a different zone and enter so I could actually exit the game. I didn't want to just force quit it around, so I had to do that. I got a single chunk of meat for it. So, just so you know.